Hello, everyone. It's Nona Jordan, and I have been thinking a lot about this idea of scarcity mindset and the way that this is bandied around in personal development like it's an absolute truth. I want to talk to you about this today because, in my experience, scarcity mindset isn't actually a mindset. It is about what's happening inside of your nervous system. So let's unpack that a little bit. So we have an older circuitry in our bodies, far older than our logical, rational mind, and it is our nervous system. So when we are experiencing a perceived sense of lack, oftentimes that is about imprints of trauma. So it's about long-term toxic stress over time that makes our nervous system more sensitive to current day stressors. Now, what that means in relationship to scarcity is it means that our nervous system is more likely to go on high alert and to send signals to our brain saying we aren't safe. So, scarcity mindset, because we understand that scarcity mindset is about perceived scarcity, it's not actually scarcity, right? Very different things. And so, when we know that there is a dissonance between our thoughts, right? I don't have enough. I need to make more money. I am not safe. I need to, buy more food and stockpile for Armageddon. These are things that are happening in our minds. And if we can't change those thoughts, if we perpetually feel a sense of anxiety or fear, or we feel shut down, around this idea of scarcity, and we can't seem to change our thoughts, that is because it is happening inside of our nervous system. It is actually a response to something that is either happening in the present time that is amplifying a sense of fight, flight, or freeze, or it is something that's happening in the present moment that's triggering or activating memories inside of the body psyche from something that happened in the past. That can also be intergenerational trauma. So if you had caregivers as a child who lived through the Depression or World War II, you might have those imprints of scarcity that live inside your body that make you more sensitive to what's happening in the present moment that makes it feel like you are experiencing scarcity, even though intellectually you may really know that you're not. So this is why the scarcity mindset is actually not a mindset at all. It is actually about what is happening inside of our bodies, inside of our nervous systems. So most therapy and coaching is very much a top-down approach, right? It focuses on thoughts and talking about what's going on, changing our thoughts, rewiring our brain. This is all very valid, right? It's very valid and it is effective in many, many ways and in many circumstances. But in this case, when we are experiencing a strong, visceral feeling sensation and we have thoughts that we cannot change, we have to look beyond the mind and look to the body. Current research actually tells us that 20% of the impulse in our body goes from our brain to our body. 20%. 80% of the information that travels through our body comes from the body up to the mind. 80%. So when we're talking about trying to change our thoughts and rewire a scarcity mindset, right? That's working with 20% of our resources to change our experience. So if we really want to address that feeling of scarcity, our scarcity mindset, so to speak, we have got to be willing to work with bottom-up approaches. We have to be willing to work holistically, but begin with the body, begin with the nervous system. So to recap, scarcity mindset is rarely a mindset. It's really about what's happening inside of our nervous system. Because a scarcity mindset is actually about our perception of scarcity. It's not about real scarcity. There's a big difference. So in order to address a scarcity mindset, what we really need to be looking at is cultivating an abundance body set. working with the nervous system to cultivate safety, to settle our nervous system, and to work skillfully with our emotions. And then also working with the mind, but really focusing on bottom up approaches first.